I think I'm just about ready. Let's get some lore.
All right. 2017 New Year Escape is another point-and-click escape game developed by Games 2 Jolly Team. Happy New Year, folks. Yearly plans, wishes, desire all starts on this day, 1 Jan. On this auspicious eve, people from all over the world celebrate the upcoming New Year with fireworks and sweets. A boy was about to welcome the New Year with fireworks, but unfortunately, he can't find where he kept the rocket. Help him in finding those so he can celebrate happily. Good luck.
I liked how you said 1 Jan.
He's got one rocket, which is not... It's different from fireworks.
Maybe it's like one big rocket.
I guess I don't know the singular form of firework. Maybe they just call it a rocket. I don't know. So here we go. We're off. This is a flash escape game. It's one of 16 or 1800 games made by Games 2 Jolly. We pick one at random. We race. This is going to be a best of 3 match between InternetDirigible and teapartycthulu. Both of them are at least somewhat experienced. So I'm not sure if any player will have an edge. Early lead goes to teapartycthulu. Has found all of these boxes with numbers on them that indicate the order that these pictures need to go in. And that was pretty quick entering that, actually. Screenshotting is a big thing in this tournament, and so it's really not so easy to rack up 4 different screenshots of 4 unique poses of people dancing. It's a difficult thing to just kind of notate. Unless you know these dance moves.
Oh, do you think it was like, tango, waltz,
slide, dip, 2-step, pivot,
the last one does
pirouette.
look familiar.
Yeah, look, ID is still having trouble opening this lock. Has, I think, maybe misnotated something. Meanwhile, TPC has opened up a 4-digit number lock. I think got the clue from the sandwich board sign. Oh my god. Happy New Year. If this disco floor is part of a color puzzle, I'm going to be super impressed.
What?
Do you really just put the year in?
I've never seen that in these games.
Champagne toast at midnight. Oh, okay. There's a certain number of cupcakes and a certain number of the other thing. And you just get the numbers from each of them. And then
like
you'd think it would go in here, but no.
I think this is the disco sequence.
Oh, wow.
Oh?
TPC's got a hammer and has neglected to pick up the shovel that's just right there on the ground. But ultimately is further along here, I think.
Oh, here's 4 rockets already. Or at least, like, 4 launcher things. Wait, what?
Wait. Okay. I thought he was just gonna smash that whole machine.
I mean, even then, this is not how you're supposed to use an arcade machine. And you're gonna get thrown out of the arcade.
Yeah. This is one of those older arcades where they just didn't... It was just lawless. I think that water bottle on the ground or whatever that is still clickable for TPC, and I don't think this is one of the ones where things you've already used are still clickable. I think this is past that point, so I think there's still something TPC can do with that. InternetDirigible's found the 4 color sequence. TPC has the shovel. There's a spot on the ground in the snow where you gotta dig with the shovel that I think I just saw. Jolly Manor?
Year.
Oh.
I mean, TPC is just guessing at this point, right?
I think so.
Shall we?
These-
Shall we? Clue.
Okay.
Huh?
The mouse wiggle, I think, maybe indicating that was a guess.
Yeah, like that's what I was thinking too.
Oh, club. It says Jolly Club above. It's the name of the
Ah.
club. Okay.
I don't like those clues where it's like not obvious that it's supposed to be a clue even.
Yeah. So they're working on the same puzzle, but TPC has done a lot of things that InternetDirigible has not.
TPC is flying.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually really impressed because I haven't seen TPC play that much.
So obviously these numbers add up to certain values. We're looking at, 91 on the right, 105 next to that, 65 plain text, and then 119,
Oh, that's the
which are numbers on the wheel.
yeah. If you add them up, probably.
Yeah. So some pretty quick maths there. The players are able to use calculators. I have a button on my keyboard that will launch the calculator app, and that can be nice. Not everyone has that. So, I don't know. If you're really good at mental math, I could see it actually being faster than a calculator in some cases. I think TPC's stuck on the shovel now. I'm not sure there's anything else left to do. Unless the swoopy motion of the line is indicating left and right on this color puzzle. Oh, it was.
I mean, kind of made sense. In like a jolly kind of way.
Sure. In as much as anything ever makes sense.
Oh yeah, there's the circle in front of the stairs.
Yeah, 99% of the time when you get a shovel, that's how you use it. So as soon as you find one, you want to start scanning the ground, which normally you don't, right? Normally the ground's just kind of empty space. That's not where your focus is, but you gotta flip that when you have a shovel. Math time for InternetDirigible. This TPC doesn't feel like guessing the 8-letter word. Oh, there it is.
That's not a post box key. That's a car key.
It looks an awful lot like a car key to me. Third button out of 4 and a clue with the 8-letter word. Yep, so the numbers on the right are indicating the order. The circled letter is the letter you want to put in.
Okay, what is
One of the
this?
downsides of this is that this is TPC is working off a screenshot he took that we don't see, so we don't get to work out for ourselves what this puzzle's like, what's kind of really happening under the hood.
Peaceful.
Yeah, looks that way. Which can be helpful if you can do the word game part of this and kind of get ahead. You don't have to do the translation of every letter and number combination, right? So you can save some time if you're clever.
Oh.
3124, I guess indicating order on some kind of color puzzle. Ah, this one.
Oh. We have the rocket.
And the matches with which to light them, so I think TPC is ready
Oh,
to
the bottle.
finish this out. Oh, of course. I thought the kid would be around, you know?
Yeah, I'm a little confused as well.
From the
Oh.
lore.
He's
TPC
gotta,
is a little confused.
yeah, he's got to put the bottle in the rocket. I mean, the other way around.
Yeah. I've done this before. I've got to the final item and then realized, like, wait, I don't know where it goes. I don't. I thought there was supposed to be like a guy, and there wasn't. So
It
Okay,
was
there it is.
talking about a guy.
Happy New Year.
Nice. Lovely.
DPC finishes in 8:15. Pretty solid time. Anything under 10 minutes, I think, is pretty good. But I'm noticing the goalposts starting to move forward a little bit. Everyone's getting better at these, and we're almost getting to the point where like 8 minutes might not be good enough, but it's good enough for this game.
Puffer King finishing in 6:43, by the way. Very good time.
Right. Yeah, right. InternetDirigible took a moment to comment that they're Just not in the Jolly Zone yet.
Maybe they should have warmed up.
So we missed this left-right puzzle, or at least I did, from TPC.
It's the kind of clue where you just take a screenshot in like half a second and then close it, so I'm not surprised we missed it.
Yeah. I don't really know exactly what it's saying about the colors. Like, is the part where the line is rounded on the end, is that where you want the color to be, or is it the other side?
Let me see, I didn't actually look at it. It's probably which way is open, like so red to the right, pink left, green right.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, but also like the round end kind of looks like the roundness of the ball when it's over to the one side. But maybe you're supposed to kind of like complete the picture.
Maybe you're right. I think I had red on the right. So maybe it is the other way around.
Yeah, my first instinct would be to try one and then flip every slider.
Yeah.
And here comes that now.
Oh.
And that's it. So, we're missing 2 buttons. Oh, the classic. Gotta scroll the inventory up.
So yeah, sometimes I'm stuck and I just like desperately try to scroll the menu. Like, didn't I have some item?
Right. Yeah, it just won't scroll all the way up sometimes. So if it's been a while since, for example, the shovel you could have picked up in the first couple seconds, you might forget you have it.
Is Lionel animal or is it just Lionel Messi?
I think it's the name of the enemy from Zelda, too. The big lion man who shoots laser swords.
What?
Yeah, a
I haven't
Lionel.
played that.
So that word went in a little bit faster for InternetDirigible, I think, than TPC.
Maybe he was looking for the sticks in the box.
Red, yellow, blue, and then the other one. That's a trick I've learned, is that you don't need to memorize all 4. You can just click through the last one until it works.
Yeah. You can probably even do like the last 2, but it's probably it may be slower.
Yeah, that worries me. Like I'll use what I've started doing is I'll take a screenshot while I memorize it, and then I won't actually like paste the screenshot in if I don't need it.
So
I'll
it's
just
like
keep it on the clipboard.
It's like an emergency screenshot.
Yeah, like, oh god, I totally blew it. I've totally messed up, right? If I'm panicking or
Yeah,
I'm,
I
in
like
a race.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
And
got it.
InternetDirigible quickly realizing that this needs to go here in the bottle, so he's seen that kind of strange interaction, right? Like you don't zoom in on that bottle to do that, but he was aware that that's how these work sometimes, and he was prepared for that.
I thought it was weird too, to be honest. Like, I expect to zoom in on things before I'm able to drag something onto the screen.
Yeah, that's the case like 95% of the time, if not more. But every now and then, like, you never know what rule a Jolly game is gonna break. So it helps to do a lot of them and just see like, oh, okay, yeah, it's possible. Sometimes they do this, sometimes they do that, and InternetDirigible, I know, has seen that sort of interaction at least 2 or 3 times before.
So TPC takes a lead, and I'm a bit surprised, I guess, for InternetDirigible to come in this far behind.
Yeah, I think we saw like kind of a bad game from InternetDirigible and then kind of a really good game from TPC. I think their averages are probably going to be pretty close to each other. Just the variance that can happen.
Yeah, TPC didn't seem to get stuck on anything until like at the very end there were one or two things.
I would getting stuck is not the word I would use, right? Like hesitations or just moments of pause.
Yeah, like with the shovel and the rocket at the end, like there was a good 30 seconds loss.
Yeah. But we've seen like, 10, 20 minutes from people sometimes when they're honest to goodness stuck. My latest match was pretty interesting against El Cheese Boy, where every single time one of us doubled the other's time. One of us was just so much faster than the other, and it went back and forth. They took game 1, I took game 2, and then they took it in game 3. So I think probably on average we were pretty close to each other, but kind of like this match, just one set of puzzles just kind of agreed with one of us more than the other, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Oh, I kind of like the story they're trying to tell on this next one.
You can already read it. I've got it up.
Hey dude, welcome to Motobike Escape. This is another point-and-click escape game developed for you by Games Too Jolly family. As the name says, the primal target of this game is to find the moto race bike. There's a lone bike racer searching for his bike, which is stolen by somebody and hidden somewhere in this very street he is standing. Help him in finding that bike by using the clues scattered across all the places and by solving the puzzles. All the best, have fun. Jolly Mania.
All the best. It's like a letter to an old friend.
Yours truly. Biker guy.
Ah, we got good lore today.
Yeah, that's true. I've seen a lot of cocktails lately. It's pretty depressing.
Also, usually these lore texts are centered. This one isn't. This one's just left bound.
Yeah. There's no... You never know when they're just gonna just ignore all the other things they did. Apparently Puffer's done this one before and is cautioning against full screening the application.
Or maybe they know that 4x3 break when you do it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're entering the race, and I've seen them not enter the race when they ran blind.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Perhaps something like that, then. Here's something else that contributed to InternetDirigible's slower time is that they weren't ready to take screenshots. They just kind of were like, started playing and then was like, went to paste or look at their screenshot folder or whatever and went, wait, I don't have this open.
I just started reading the lore again. It's like, hey dude.
Yeah, between hey dude and all the best, this really does have a written letter feel to it.
Let's get some game audio.
All right, here we go with game 2. A bit of stream delay, so ID's gonna look to be ahead, I think, at the start. Finding a sequence of flowers that I don't think are clickable. And I don't think they're a clue, though. I think that is where you're going to be entering a puzzle. Oh, nope. It was a clue. This is the puzzle. And ID did not take a screenshot at the time, so TPC going to pull perhaps a little bit ahead. Can't help but notice this is an older engine. The inventory is at the bottom with this yellow bar. Usually on these ones, things that you're done with are still clickable. You can still click and zoom in on them. And So you need to, there's like a memory test going on. You need to remember, like, why can I click on this? Oh, there was a strawberry there. I already got it. I'm done here.
That's what happened to me on like Safari Jeep Escape, where I thought that I was supposed to dig in a spot, but it was just where some item was.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I've had trouble with that too, especially in a tournament match, right? There's like an additional sort of pressure that makes it harder, for me at least, to play that sort of memory game. And yeah, also there's this weird mishmash of like real world photos being used to composited together in this kind of insane dreamlike way.
Yeah.
What? You gotta enter numbers into this matrix? Are you serious?
You gotta do some matrix math.
Gotta do a dot product on this with something else. Oh boy, I do not remember a single thing about how to do a dot or a cross product. Also, you went for the game audio and then it's just completely silent.
Yeah, I thought InternetDirigible lied to me. I asked him, do you have audio? He was like, oh yeah.
So we got a briefcase, but no key for it. TPC's got a couple more flowers, which I think were just floating around. Yeah, there's one.
I think ID put at least one of them already in the flower locker.
Yeah, so they might be tied. But TPC just found something. I missed it, but there's a clue in his inventory. In their inventory. 2 buttons.
This biker is so sad.
He doesn't know what to do with himself. He's just standing there waiting for the bike to appear in front of him. Alright, so a couple of 3-digit number and this matrix thing. The pixel hunt is on. Now, TPC picked up a piece of paper, and I want to say TPC hasn't opened it yet. Maybe that's why, because there's nothing on it at all?
But we've got 3 strawberries. Oh.
Yeah, this is
so
this other button.
Yeah, this is parity, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think we've just reached that point. So what do you... There's like a gray square on the piece of paper, so I guess you got to get like a coin or a chemical or something to reveal something on the paper.
It looked kind of like a photo, but I think I'm just thinking too much into it. Like, yeah. It looks like a Polaroid, except kind of weird.
Well, I don't think it would fold on the bottom the way it did if it was a Polaroid. Oh! The pixel hunt. To find the 4th flower, InternetDirigible takes the lead.
Oh, the pen on the paper.
You just write on the paper with the pen. Oh, what? No, it's a flashlight. It's a black light revealing the hidden numbers of the matrix.
Why is it a matrix? What's the point?
That would terrify me, right? It was just a different way to do a 4-number lock, but it was terrifying until that point. Oh, and there's the flower for TPC, so we're going to be pretty close moving into the sort of second half of this match.
Oh, it's one of these.
Oh, you had to line them up first.
Oh, what?
And then they snap into a different order.
That's so stupid.
Briefcase. I guess you just connect these up in the way that you would expect to make like a wheel thing.
This isn't even a puzzle. There's no way not to make them match up.
A whole bunch of stuff in this briefcase. I can't blame InternetDirigible for combing over it, but the paper I think is all we're going to need out of it. The 3-digit numbers going in. This might be too fast for TPC to catch up. Key,
I hope so.
I assume
want the game 3.
Gets you into one of these houses. Maybe this goes on longer than I think it's going to. Like
what? Oh, no way. Why is the key for the chest in the same place as the chest?
You basically put a key into a box to get a new box and a new key to open that box.
Oh, this is like garage. You know what you find in garages?
Oh.
Yeah.
There it is, just in the inventory. Here you go, dude.
He popped the wheelie.
Oh man, that's great. Jolly escape. We're going to game 3.
It's a new PB for ID.
Oh yeah, we didn't update the game.
ID actually taking first there. So faster than Puffer King. It's called Motobike escape. Yeah, that's correct. Alright, well, let me give the flag. There. This was fast.
Yeah, that ended up being pretty short. Some of these old ones are really short, but they're all of the things that are the quality of life changes that aren't in there really slow people down, but not so much this time. That was just really well done by both players.
Oh, apparently this is not a sprint, this is a marathon. EPC says he is exhausted.
So let me take a look. I think, yeah, we're still in the winners bracket here. This is winners round 2, round 3 between InternetDirigible and TPC. The winner will be playing the winner of Shodva versus Nico Jazz. Nico Jazz is a really, really good racer. Always does really well in the Jolly races. But I've been pretty impressed by what I've seen from Shodva, so maybe that one will be pretty close.
Get ready.
And then whoever wins there, I think, goes to top 8.
Oh, already?
Yeah.
Right, we're rescuing another animal.
I hope animals are being rescued.
How do you feel about armadillos?
That's good. I feel like that's an animal you could validly use a knife on and not kill it. So,
What would you like? Chip away a piece of its shell?
I don't know.
You just want the knife.
I just want to be able to stab something in one of these Jolly games.
I feel like we play these games for different reasons.
No.
ID.
The only reason I say that is because sometimes you just get a little frustrated at the puzzles where you have to figure out exactly what soft surface to put the knife.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
When the base problem is solved with the knife to begin with.
InternetDirigible has been constantly
Oh my
moving
God.
his game, resizing it. Oh, that's hilarious.
I thought I said something way worse than I actually did, and that's why you were losing your mind.
No, sorry.
Just like, no, the
luckily-
timing was just good, and I'm just like, did I screw that up? Yeah, whatever. I'll just own it.
No, you're okay. No, knives often are used to stab soft things in these games, and when you've got a knife, everything looks like a soft thing. Is the saying. Pretty sure that's how it goes.
I mean, sometimes there are problems that if they just took the knife and used it, like when there's a deadly alien on the spaceship and it gives you a knife, or even a gun with a bullet in it.
Yeah.
You feel like those could have solved the problems much sooner than everything else you try.
Yeah, there's a lot of things you could have broken open with a hammer that you decided not to, and instead hammer pegs into certain heights with the hammer or whatever.
I know the key to unlock the safe is inside that glass wall. I have this hammer. I'm gonna go hammer some pegs, and then this hammer, totally useless. What do I need this for? Goodbye.
Doesn't even exist anymore.
Magical glass opening button. That will be solved after I shove 6 cookies into a tree. 8 different colored animals come out, and I flip some switches only after that. And, did ID act like click too fast past the plot?
Yeah, I think must have. So we'll see how ID's going to play this out. I think he's just going to wait here.
Oh, maybe it was some stream delay and the game started.
There was a bit of stream delay.
No, that's impossible because it started before the countdown finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're probably just waiting there.
Well, that's kind of gray.
He's the tournament organizer, so I guess maybe he will make a ruling about his own play if he needs to.
I see the right arrow. I wonder if that means all the arrows are supposed to be right on that one puzzle.
Oh, that would be super dumb. I think there's going to be more. No. It's the same arrows on top of these symbols, the card suits.
Okay, so these are color math. He hasn't found that out. I did see, and I'm watching TVC's been going pretty fast. Okay, yeah, see, there we go. Use the knife to carve out some guy's eyeballs.
Just swoop all the way around in there.
That's some good knife skills, to be honest.
Yeah, and that was not a standard knife. That was a pretty strange thing to be working with, but handled it like an expert. There it is. So I think probably 5137 needs to be converted into card suits somewhere first.
So I'm looking at this. So on the left, right, there's this puzzle, but like on the left-hand side, there's the 4 symbols that are the card suits, and I don't think InternetDirigible has done that. Like they've been there the whole time. I think TPC did that, and that's the part that I missed.
Yeah, the arrow being identical to the other arrow is a complete red herring. They're just totally different clues to totally different
Now
puzzles.
I saw, holes in the ground, and that I guess it's not where the smileys go unless TPC dragged incorrectly. That would be a shame.
This
is
it's
right there.
A pretty huge lead for TPC though. Has just been clicking furiously non-stop, and InternetDirigible stalled out pretty hard right at the start.
Are auto clickers? Yeah, I don't think that there's like 30 clues left. TPC.
Yeah,
That's
TPC tried the lever, the lever.
Yeah. Both.
Feeling himself a little bit here. So there is a room off to the left that I think this might be the first time we're getting a look at.
I wonder if auto clickers are banned.
Probably not explicitly, but if you say, hey, can I use this? They're gonna say no.
Yeah, so don't ask.
Oh, you zoom in on this ball. You gotta break that ball open. No,
There was that color grid on the other screen. TPC did not click on it. There's the lever. 2, 4, and 3.
I don't like
is
this.
his number code.
Did I see it?
He gets his hammer.
Okay, there.
Babix.
Yeah, that's probably.
I guess
that's a good guess.
There is a baby. Babby is a valid question. Why don't you try using the hammer on the ball? That's okay. I'm a little concerned. He has to. We'll find out soon. Oh nope, he didn't have to take the ball out of his inventory. So So we have orange, red, purple, green as our color hint down there at the bottom.
Yeah, on that box right there in the middle of the screen.
Yeah. All right,
Ooh, math.
time for TPC to use his math major skills to figure out what red times purple is.
What is it? Oh, the first one. Yeah, okay. The first one you do the first operation. The second one you do the second operation.
Yeah, I don't quite remember what it was, but or what the order of operations or even the numbers are. They probably have this pad off to the side.
I kind of like these math input things where you know that you got the right answer because there's only so many possible answers.
Yeah. I got super thrown off once, actually. There was one where it was a purely addition puzzle that or at least that's what I thought it was, and it's what it turned out to be, but some of the possible answers were negative numbers. And it threw me off for like at least 30 seconds because I was like, oh no, I fundamentally misunderstood what's possible here, I think. Why are these negative numbers here? And nope, just total red herrings. They were all two-digit positive numbers bigger than 20.
I guess 2314.
Do those go in the holes outside?
No, I think they were just at different heights.
Yeah, it looked like they were at different heights. TPC, go back and look at it.
Oh,
I need to pick it back up.
And then put them in the holes.
Oh.
Called it.
Well, 3421.
Yeah,
they were at different heights, and I don't disagree with what TPC did. It looked exactly like that.
Oh, thank God, the grid puzzle has a really obvious clue.
The pipe puzzle actually made like logical sense because the holes were different depth. So it's not like those other puzzles where you write the answer yourself.
Right.
Alright, so those grids are in fact unrelated.
Well, I guess there's two 5x5 grids of colors that you needed to consider.
I thought they were the same for the longest time, but nope.
InternetDirigible just now getting this lever
What's the
and this
sword
brush.
for?
We got a Final Fantasy sword.
Oh, of course.
Of course! I think he has to find a second sword, though, is the problem.
It sure looked like it.
There are 4 objects. He already has 4. He knows where they go.
Yeah, like the screen that ID was on just now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're to the left. It's right there. Everyone can see it.
Oh boy.
TPC cannot see the circles. This is InternetDirigible's moment.
But ID is so far behind.
Yeah, this moment needs to last for a long time though, and I don't see it lasting all that long. Here they go.
Okay, there we go. He couldn't click on it, and I think that was the big wall. Right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left. So
it's one of those...
right, left, right, left.
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you can memorize the first 4. I guess you can memorize the first 2, invert those, then take those 4 and invert those, and that can be a nice, easy way to remember.
No, I just say them out loud, and then keep repeating it until I do it. Usually that helps. I think we got it, and that's the Armadillo.
The blue lever saves the Armadillo, of course.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a blue to... I don't have a mechanical joke for this. I can't.
The bottom of the blue one was a hexagon, and there was a hexagon hole in there, and then the pink one was a square.
That's too much sense for Scully. Like, I was gonna say that was like a blue to green lock, and that you had to use the blue lever because the other side was green.
Maybe it's pointlessly gendered.
Yeah, there we go. You had to use the... No, wait, that... I don't feel like gendering this Armadillo.
Well, it's free now. And TPC is also free to move on to the next round.
That's not my definition of free.
Yeah, there's been that word has been used for people who have lost twice and have been eliminated from the tournament.
I'm not free. I still have to lose twice.
I only have to lose once now.
Oh, you're almost there. Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I might be fighting Roar, actually. Whoever wins between Daydream, Glitterbug, and Kyung moves on to face Roar and then me.
Oh, well, if you get Roar, you gotta win. It's important.
He was talking some mad smack about his opponent in a previous round.
How could he be talking mad smack? I beat him. I'm terrible at these. All right.
It didn't stop
Like
you.
every time I saw that, it's steel. Like I kept thinking steel rods, and like you just cut that with a saw, like nonchalantly, like 2 seconds. Steel rod, just cut.
That made me mad.
Hey TBC, congratulations. You were clicking like real good, especially games 1 and 3.
I think it's because I've downed like an entire cup of coffee.
As someone who's done that before races, I hope you didn't need to go to bed today.
I do that before every race.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a caffeine tolerance whatsoever, so you know.
I'll be able to go to bed anyway, so.
Speaking of caffeine tolerances, I knew someone who used to drink Monster to go to sleep. Because of how bad their caffeine addiction was. And then they went into OCS for the military, and they were not allowed to have any caffeine.
I think, well, I found my secret to being good at Jolly games, and it's Camellia. Like, this worked during Wiki Race too. Like, Wiki Race Camellia just made me play so much better. That's my secret.
Is it the music?
Yeah, it's just Camellia, like, it has to be. Yeah, those were fun. I like the third one a lot. The second one was not fun. Old engine games are bad.
Tell me about the first time you saw that 3x3 grid of numbers that you could actually use your keyboard to enter numbers into.
Oh, I was so mad. When I saw that, I was like, oh my god.
We were hoping you would have to do like dot products.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, oh, it's just a matrix. Like, that's okay, that's easy.
Casual matrix.
There's the finish from InternetDirigible. Yeah, normally like a good thing to ask players about is like, oh, what were the things they got stuck on? But like, I feel like you didn't really get stuck on much of anything, really.